Hey guys, what's up? Matt here, and this is a quick video, and I'm going to explain to you, the sales guys, the business owners, all that kind of stuff, on how I create a really effective follow-up and referral, pipeline, so that I can constantly have sales coming in, and I'm not reliant on any one particular marketing channel, so that I, myself, me, can be responsible for my own income, not some random guy in the marketing department. All right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Bye. I get asked this all the time. Hey Matt, what do I do when I follow up? And I want to break it down for you. There's a couple of key things that you need to understand when you're doing follow-up. The first thing is, if you want to be effective in follow-up, is throw the ego out the window. If you're constantly thinking that people are no-showing on you because they hate you in some weird way, or like they've wronged you, and all of a sudden now you're starting a feud or a duel with this person, that is not an effective way to follow up with people, because you're constantly going to be coming at it with a context of you stopped caring about them and you started caring about the sale. And that just doesn't really work well for anybody. Get that out of your mind. Learn to just be okay with the fact that some people are going to ghost you. Most of those people are ghosting you simply because they're busy and they forget. How many times have you looked at your phone, right? This is a wallet, but looked at your phone and gone like, oh, I really need to talk to that guy, but I don't have time right now. Send to message bank. I will call that guy back later. And then you forget. Why? Because you're busy. And everyone's busy. It's just kind of the way it is. So you just got to be okay with that as being a reality of your job. Now, if someone's no-showed on 5 sales calls, do I let them book a 6th? Maybe, but it's going to have to be in a time that's super convenient for me, where if they don't show up, it doesn't matter, right? And I'm going to have a genuine conversation about them, but I'm going to come at it from a, hey man, you seem super busy. Are you doing this to kind of get out of that rat race? What's going on? Because if you can't put the time in, then I can't see if we can help, man. And I can't give you any more of my time without some assurances that you're actually going to be able to turn up. So what's a time or even a place or whatever that we know that you are 100% going to be available, both physically and mentally? All right, so have a genuine conversation. Just don't come at it from an angle where you're wasting my time. You're not important enough to them to where you're on their radar enough to where they're intentionally wasting your time. That's an ego way of looking at it, okay? The next thing is just that you want to have 3 to 4 buckets, okay? Have 1, which is people who are going to close in 7 days. 2, which is people who are going to close in 14 days. 3, people are going to close in the next 28 days. 4, people who are in long-term farming operations. So now I have my pipeline. I have all my people, my names in there. I have my follow-up sessions scheduled within my diary. I have them marked as free, okay, so that a sales call can be booked in over the top, and then I can just move them, because sales calls is always the priority, okay? When it comes to diary space, you want to have sales calls as your priority. But I have my X amount of hours of follow-up every single week booked in. Now, what I do is my goal for each, say, 45-minute to 1 hour follow-up session is I want to move at least one person down a rung. So from long-term follow-up to 28 days, from 28 days to 14 days, from 14 days to 7, or 7 to close. Okay, so I want to keep moving people through that pipeline, because if I do that 3 times a week, I'm constantly moving people down, right? And so then I can create a really thick, luscious, and vibrant pipeline for myself, to where it's constantly fulminating. And after about, say, 3 to 4 months of doing that, you'll have 1 to 2 people per week that are closing simply from your follow-up sequences. Now we add on top of that, okay, we add referrals. I'll link below a video that I've done about referrals before. You can also check out salessniper.net. If you actually comment referrals down below, we'll be able to send you that free resource, which is the scripting on how you generate referrals. And I can do a more in-depth video. If you guys let me know down below, then I can do a more in-depth video on that. But essentially, what you want to do is you want to set yourself up to generate referrals. So everyone that I sign within days 14 to 28 is going to be hit up for a referral. I know that if I'm signing, just going to use round numbers, 10 people a week, that means that I should be getting roughly 1 actual referral every week, because about 1 in 10 will give you a paid referral, right? If 1 in 5 gives you a referral and you sign 50% of those people, 1 in 10 paying clients will give you a referral. Now, even if you only close 10 people a month, that's now 11. And then after 9 more months of that, now you've got, 20. Because it's a constant flow-on effect. So if you have your follow-up sorted and you're relatively religious through it, and you have the outcomes that you're trying to get for each individual session, and then you have your referral system that you're doing and you're locking that in place, all of a sudden you're making an extra 3 to 4 sales per month, right? without being reliant on anyone else. That's all you. That's what you're doing. Now, there are other ways in which a salesperson can go out there and make sales and do that kind of stuff, but I want you to think right now, right? Let me know down below if you were making an extra 3 to 4 sales per month because you had a systemized follow-up that you were actually taking action on and you were asking for referrals. I want you to let me know in the comments down below exactly how much more money you would make with an extra 4 sales per month in your pocket. So it's nothing to sneeze at, and that can snowball into more and more and more. The more you do it, the more religious you are about it. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. I want you guys to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that kind of good stuff. Let us know that you like it. Make sure you make those comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.